Hey, how's it going, everybody? Dan here from exzisd. Just wanted to do a little channel update, as they like to say. Yeah, this channel kind of sucks. I've been looking back at my videos, and I do have a vision for what I want this channel to be, and a lot of ideas. And ideas are really easy for me to come up with, but actually bringing those ideas out of the mind and turning them into reality is a challenge, and I think that's a challenge that any person who is a creative faces. If you're an artist, if you make YouTube videos, if you are a speaker, if you just creating things and taking them from your mind and putting them into the real world, into something that's tangible or viewable, is very difficult. And this is the challenge of the artist, to bring in and convey what's inside to an external audience in a way that resonates and on some level connects and is understood to a degree that makes sense. Because the intentionality of my vision or my message or my statements or anything I do in life is always open to misinterpretation. And I know that not everybody sees past what's in front of them. And everybody has their own subjective interpretation of reality. The reality you see, is formed out of words, linguistics, as Terence McKenna would say. So the words we use have different attachments to them, I can mention an idea, just a phrase like house plant. And that word instantly connects to different things in your own experience of life that could be totally different than mine. And this is a very small meme or notion of an idea that could be expanded in a larger way. So being able to take a complicated idea and put it into a simple way is a great gift. And I think that's why a lot of cliches come about, because cliches are tried and tested sort of theories or sometimes are truths about life. When life gets tough, the tough get going, for example. Myself personally, I just feel that I have not focused on the quality of the content, not in terms of, like, I don't care about how the video looks or as much about how the audio sounds. Those things are secondary to me. What's more important to me right now is making content that resonates, communicating a message and a vision clearly, at least to the point where it makes sense to some number of people. That might be a small number of people, but trying to make that message clearer and clearer and have my vision become clearer and clearer, metaphorically speaking, is what the challenge I'm facing is right now. I'm not a good listener, and so I'm working on the skill of listening so that I can be a better host and make better content, better quality content, in terms of being able to carry the message from the mind out into a video or other artistic expression. So a lot of people like to talk. Not as many like to listen. I don't like talking that much because I don't like the sound of my own voice, and I get very neurotic and feel so, I just think really dumb thoughts about myself, I think a lot of people do, but me, I just get up here and I'm like, oh, everybody's, oh, look at this guy, blah, 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 he's stupid, what is this show, why is it filmed in vertical, why is the quality so low, he looks like a friggin' idiot, I project these thoughts on myself, and then that comes across my neurosis comes across and obscures my message and my vision because I'm making assumptions about what an audience who I don't even know could be thinking about me. So the intentionality of a message is always open to misinterpretation. So I'm trying to align my message so that it's as clear as it can be, with the least room for misinterpretation or uncertainty. Sort of scientific approach to it. But my mantras for the show and for this channel are that tomorrow's never promised, time waits for no one, and do what you can with what you have. I'm motivated. It makes me happy to see what other people live for, why they make their art, why go on living. You know, this is a sometimes cold world. It seems that no one really has an ear to listen, or nobody cares. I want to give artists, both large and small or middle, a platform where they can share their message somewhere outside of their own network. And I can also learn and see, what inspires you. If you're watching this video and you've made it this far, it's about 7 minutes in, what inspires you to live? Why go on? For me, this is something that helps me not only network, but helps me get out of my own mind and see from other perspectives aside from my own reality tunnel. Because like I was saying earlier, we all have these connections to words. And words are truly magical. What is happiness? What is your definition of happiness? There's just so many different associations you can have to one word, let alone an entire phrase or a show that just trying to get some sort of cohesive message and vision sent out is the challenge. So, to wrap up, I don't know what's going on, but I like to try to learn more every day and just keep going. Thanks for watching. Dan from exzisd. Peace. Time waits for no one.